listening to, you are absolutely listening to the George Espinlove Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
What a tremendous welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Wednesday, right? Charlie, isn't this? Yeah. This is Wednesday night. And thank you for tuning in to the George Espinlove Show. To all of our friends down the street, around the corner, across this great nation, and around the world, we want to say thank you for joining us tonight, and we are going to have a fun show for sure. We're going to have some special guests here tonight, and I believe that you're going to sit back. Well, maybe you won't sit back. Maybe you'll sit up on the edge of your chairs. Maybe you'll even get up and tap your feet, snap your fingers, bob your head, and shake your booty a little bit, because we have an interesting bunch here tonight, and our guest will get along with all these loons right here at the Funny Farm. And, in fact, they're already, Charlie's already fallen in love. And he's, of course, it's puppy love, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, everybody loves what's going to happen tonight. All right. There'll be plenty of time for that. Get him under control, Isaac. Before we go any further, I want to say thank you for all of your emails. If you haven't written to us yet, just sit down and take some time to peck out some words and send them to us. GeorgeCE@Comcast.net. That's GeorgeCE@Comcast.net. And we will answer, we will respond, ask us questions, tell us where you're from, how you're feeling, and anything else that you might want to say or know. If you want to Skype us, it's George.Espinlove, ESPENLAUB. The chat room is open. All communication lines are open. All the doors are open. All the windows are open. And watch Wilbur over there, because you know Wilbur, he gets too close to that, yeah, and then he goes, bye-byes. Excuse me. As Charlie always says, and Charlie's going to hook up his little doodad here. Come on, Charlie. Charlie, did you brush your teeth today? Huh? I'm just asking. I mean, I'm just asking, Charlie. I don't mean to embarrass you or anything like that. No, you're not embarrassed. Okay. All right. As Charlie always says, with no further ado, we're going to introduce you to the LadyBugs. Welcome to the George Espinlove Show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we're just fair to middling.
Oh, good. Thanks for having us on.
Oh, it's our privilege. You folks will get along great with all of our folks here at the Funny Farm.
Wonderful.
Everybody will match up pretty well around here.
Oh, good.
So tell me about the LadyBugs.
Well, I'm Harmony. I'm the lead singer, and I play guitar. I'm Nellie. I play guitar, and I sing background vocals. I'm Adelia. I play the drums. And I'm Cleo. I play piano and bass. We've been trying to promote our album, Sugar is Poison, because we want to help kids be safe and learn what they need to know. And so we've been together for quite a while. And we have an album, and we have an online web series.
Give us the address of that.
Well, our show is called Meet the LadyBugs, and it's at www.meettheladybugs.com. Like Meet the Flintstones, but Meet the Ladybugs.
MeetTheLadybugs.com.
Yes.
I got you. MeetTheLadybugs.com. And you all live in some kind of community, don't you?
We live in Bugwood Commons.
Bugwood Commons.
It's
Wow.
a community of bugs.
A community for bugs. Okay. So I'm assuming, since you're called the LadyBugs, I got your pictures up here. So you girls are all ladybugs.
That's right. We're all ladybugs.
Boy, that aren't I getting smart? I'm telling you. I just amaze myself sometimes. And then, not only is it you ladies that actually plays in the band, you have some attachments that come with you, right?
Well, we have other people in our show and people that work with us, and our families are with us.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What's some of your family members?
Well, this is Nellie. My girlfriend Katie is also in the show.
Uh-huh.
And I'm Harmony. My husband, or future husband, Don Hapitus. We call him Happy Cricket, and he is also a singer-songwriter. And we adopted a son who's a bedbug. His name is Liverpool. And we named him after our favorite band's hometown. We love the Beatles, so we named him Liverpool.
And who's your manager?
Our manager is Tony D. Medici.
Does he take
Long Island, Dixville.
Does he take care of you guys pretty good?
He does the best he can. Yeah, it's hard to find a manager for our type of music, and he really likes us.
And I understand that you won some awards too, right?
Yes, we have. Meet Bugs was the best screenplay at the Broad Humor Film Festival in L.A. in September of this year, of 2012.
So, you made your album or your CD. It's digital, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can buy the CD on Amazon.com, or you could buy the on iTunes. You can just download the songs.
And the album is called Sugar is Poison.
Sugar is Poison, yes.
And there's, 10 songs? Did you say 10 songs on the album?
Yes, there are 10 songs.
Now, what do these songs consist of? Because you guys are quite unique. Tell the audience what these songs are and why you sing such songs.
Well, we want to teach kids things they need to know because it's a scary world we live in today. So all of our songs are songs some adults think are inappropriate for kids. But we love the Beatles, and we write with a lot of harmonies and a lot of nice arrangements. And we write catchy tunes. Like The Creepy Man is about avoiding pedophiles. So we want kids to be safe and just watch out for the creepy man in the park who's sitting there by himself watching you. That's one of our songs.
Do you get any backlash from educators or parents or church people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera?
No, not so far. So far, the feedback has been really nice. But I don't know how many people have heard us. Maybe your listeners can call in and tell us what they think.
I watch the videos, Sugar is Poison. I watched the one about litter bugging. The Creepy Man. What was the other one I watched?
Puppies.
Puppies. I watched the one about puppies.
Puppies teaches kids where babies come from.
And they are really, really a great way to get a message across to kids. Because we can talk to kids till we're blue in the face, and a lot of times, of course, there's a lot of adults that we can talk to till we're blue in the face too. But a lot of the times, the little people they've got that selective hearing; they just go on by. But
Yes.
but if they hear your type of music, it'll register, it'll stick, won't it?
Correct. Because kids love cartoons, and we're cartoons.
Now you do this thing online. Is it a weekly series or is it daily or what's it consist of?
Well, we have season 1 was made last year, and that's online. There's 4 shows, and then we're just starting on season 2, and we're low budget, so our creator does everything herself. So it takes a little while for the episodes to come out. Animation takes a long time.
You, I have to tip my hat to you because putting this thing together. Number one, you have to have an imagination. You have to be creative, and I think those two elements for the recipe are essential. And I think you've done a fantastic job, all you LadyBugs, and all the people that travels with you and your family, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just think you guys have produced one heck of a good production.
Well, thank you so much, George. We really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Do you ever get to go into schools or boys and girls clubs or anything like that?
Well, we did go into Liverpool School with our friend O'Leary, the crime-stopping gerbil, to teach them about kidnapping. And then we did sing the Creepy Man for his class. But O'Leary got a little upset when one of the kids laughed at him. But he's a nice man, a nice gerbil.
O'Leary. Is that what his name is, O'Leary?
Yes, that's O'Leary, the crime-stopping gerbil, and he is coming with us. You'll see in our next season we go to Ireland, and he came with us.
We have some, excuse me, we have some all-the-time listeners in Ireland. A fellow by the name of Harry Burke, who produces a radio show called The Swingin' 60s. And then there's Jonathan Boland. He's in Ireland. He produces a show called ABBA something. And they listen to us all the time. And then there's a lot of people in the UK listen to us. So maybe when you're in Ireland the next time, I'll throw a message over there to Harry, and maybe he can come see you.
Oh, we'd love to go over and visit your friends in Ireland.
Yeah, because it don't look like I'm going to get there. So we'll send you guys, and you can hang out with Harry for a while. He's a delightful.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, he's a delightful fella. He's into he's hooked up somehow with filmmaking and film festivals and things that's right down you guys' alley. Maybe Harry could give you some pointers. You could give Harry some pointers. Maybe you could kind of feed off of one another.
Oh, we've never been in an Irish film festival. We were in the British Animation Film Festival last year, but we didn't get into the Irish one.
Yeah, Harry puts things up on Facebook about it, and he gets his picture taken with several of the celebrities and so on and so forth. So I'll kind of put a bug. No offense, no pun intended. I'll kind of alert Harry to the LadyBugs, and Maybe he'll contact you himself.
Oh, thank you. That would be fun.
So, what is your plans? What's on your agenda?
Well, right now we're filming episode 1 of season 2 of Meet the LadyBugs. And so it's a lot of work on that, doing the acting and the performing. It's really like a reality show.
How long?
And then we would like to make a Christmas album.
Well, that would be
yes,
nice.
We are songs for a holiday album, and we have a lot of different songs that we're coming up with that are different than other holiday songs, like about department store Santas. You want to be careful of the department store Santas.
So, how did you girls all hook up or meet, come together? How'd that happen?
Well, we're LadyBugs, and this is Harmony. My family, unfortunately, was exposed to pesticides, and so I lost my family. And I'm very passionate about organic farming and sustainable crops. And so we all met that way, and we discovered we're all musicians and ladybugs, and we decided to form a band.
Is there someone by the name of excuse me? Is Dorothy Wallace your publicist?
Yes. She writes our show, and she draws the animation. She sounds like a very, very nice person. Yes, she's very, very nice, and she takes care of us.
Lest I forget, because I'm prone to forget, when you see Dorothy, will you please tell her that I said hello, and I think she's doing a magnificent job. Will you do that for me?
Oh, sure. Well, she's right here. We can get her for you.
Would you do that?
Sure. Hold on 1 second. Hello?
Dorothy?
Hi. Hi, George.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm just I'm sitting here just having a ball with the ladybugs.
Well, thanks for having them on your show.
They are very, very interesting, and I was telling them they fit right in here with this gang. This is the funny farm here.
Oh, good.
And we live in a place called Our World.
Oh, really?
Yes. We don't know where that is, Dorothy.
Oh, good. Yeah, that sounds like my life.
Yeah, we have no idea where that is. We just live here. We have no mailing address. We don't even have a mailbox. But we do have an email address. And people have been sending us quite a few emails through the weeks and the months and so on and so forth. We have people here. I was telling the ladybugs, Charlie the Weiner dog. He runs the board, and he's the announcer, and he does his own gig every now and then, and he co-hosts with me sometimes. So we've got Harvey the monkey and Miss Ernestine the sow. She's a world-renowned writer and the best journalist that anyone has ever come across. We have cooks and bakers and candlestick makers, and Cindy, the chief psychiatrist, is here at the Funny Farm, and she gives the best shock treatments that you could ever want.
Oh, good. Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah. So the ladybugs, they just kind of fit right in. How did you get hooked up with these girls?
Well, a friend of mine, I was a singer-songwriter for a long time, and a friend of mine suggested I write children's music, and I kind of said, well, if I did that, it would be like songs about avoiding pedophiles and where babies come from. It would probably not work out because I'm so paranoid, and and just the idea started coming from there. And the LadyBugs, when I was a kid, I loved the Beatles, and that was our band. We all my friends and I would get together and we'd pretend we were the Beatles, and we'd call ourselves the LadyBugs. So
I think it's neat.
thank you.
I come from the old school. You know, we talk like that's really neat, and I mean that was way back in the day. But anyhow, it is just neat. I love their pictures, their profiles.
Thank you.
I mean, they are just there. I like that, especially old Tony. How do you say his last name? Medici?
Oh, Tony de Medici, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a manager and a booking agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he got the plump belly, and does he have
They all look
spectacles?
like that.
Does he have spectacles? No, I guess he don't have
No,
spectacles.
he doesn't have spectacles.
No.
He doesn't know.
I have spectacles, and I can't even see if he had spectacles. That's a shame, isn't it? But all these young ladies, Harmony plays. She's the singer, songwriter, composer.
Yeah, she's the leader of the band.
And she's hooked up with Happy Cricket. That's pretty
Yes.
cool. And then
Yeah.
you got the drummer, and you got the bass player, you got the guitar and background vocals. I mean, these girls just got it going on. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're very talented.
Would they gave it to us once before, but would you give us the online address for the show
Sure.
that is on?
The show is on www.meettheladybugs.com. And then they have another website that's just their website for the Ladybugs. It's called theladybugsmusic.com. And that has lyrics. It has where to buy the album. And it sends you to Book TV so you can watch Meet the Ladybugs. It has where you can join the email list and read the blog and bios.
That's where I'm at. theladybugsmusic.com.
Yes.
So when I join this email list, excuse me, after the show, what does that consist of? You keep me posted of where you're at and what you're doing?
Yeah, everything that's going on, you'll get an email when something new comes up, when the new episode is done. Hopefully it'll be soon.
How long does it take you guys to do a
Well, I do it by myself, so it takes a long time. Hours, drawing and then animating. And I just finished recording the audio.
You are a very talented lady.
Thank you.
So sometimes when I've had guests on that was in President Reagan's White House and professional athletes, and we have musicians and singers and songwriters, and I mean it just goes on and on and on and on. But when I listen and see the talent that is out there, it just amazes me. And every time I get to talk to the young people, I try to get them to reach down inside, or at least go down in there and look and see if there's really something that excites them.
Yeah.
Because, my goodness, and especially, don't you agree, especially with the technology we have today, I mean, there's no stopping anyone.
Yeah, it used to be that if you made a show like this, you'd have to get someone to produce it for you and do it for you. And now everything, you can make a movie yourself now. You just buy the software, and there's a movie out now that was made on an iPhone.
On an iPhone?
Yeah, an iPhone. It's called Looking for Rodriguez, I think.
That's amazing.
And big hit movie.
I had a fellow on here. His name is Malcolm Brooks out of Las Vegas. Uh, he is a young man that was served in the Air Force, and he got into the indie filmmaking. In the indie, yeah, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
The indie film making, and he produced a film on his own,
Wow.
and I was quite impressed. I always tell our listening audience, and same way with our music, we haven't played any what I call traditional music. Uh, the top names and the top songs. We haven't played any of those for I don't know how long. We play music uh, by artists that are climbing the ladder, uh,
Mhm.
banging the pavements, and I always tell our audience there are some real gems to be found if you just go kick over some stones here and there.
Oh yeah, a lot of good people out there.
And people like you that could do this stuff just absolutely blow me away.
Thank you very much.
Do you? I asked the Ladybugs if they got to go into the schools or anything. Do you personally ever get to go into a school and talk to the young people?
No, not at all.
Hmm. Is
It
that
would be
something that you ever thought of?
sure. I love kids. Love to be, teaching or something like that. But I'd be willing to do it. But right now, I'll just focus on the ladybugs and see what happens. Just
I have
become big stars.
I have found out uh, just by observation and talking to some of these kids. Excuse me. They have, outside of uh, video games, and video games, they really don't think of too much else. I talk to the kids about radio, and because in any one group of kids, there's someone in that group that will catch the bug. Uh,
Mhm.
Once they see how it operates, and nowadays how simple it is, and once they see that they can create something, uh, it's like they just explode. They come alive, and
Yeah.
and I wonder how many kids are sitting out there uh, that's got that artistic ability, but they just don't know it. No one's
Yeah.
ever told them about it, or even opened their eyes to it. Boy, if we could
Yeah.
reach kids with anything like that, we'd probably be a whole lot better off, don't you think?
I agree. I agree.
These ladybugs, uh, they are some interesting ladies. I just think they are something else. The
Thank you
Ladybugs
so
are a
much.
girl group that sings educational children's music. And after we're done talking, excuse me, I'm going to play those. Uh, well, I think there's 4 on this website.
Okay.
The puppies and all that. Uh, and we'll just play them for the audience. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find a way to tell your youngins uh, about things, I think this is truly a great way to do that. Dorothy, where can they get this at now?
Amazon.com and also on iTunes. And you can also just go to theladybugsmusic.com and the links are right there.
All right. Meet theladybugs.com or theladybugsmusic.com.
That's right.
Very, very interesting. Uh, did, did you say you do or you don't have this season up and running yet?
Season 2 is not done yet. I'm just starting on the first episode, but season 1 is up there, and there are 4 episodes in season 1 on meettheladybugs.com.
How long is each episode?
They're about 6 or 7 minutes. That's pretty standard for web series.
Uh huh.
And it was originally one whole, just one film when we submitted it to film festivals, and that was, if you watch the whole thing together, it's about 30 minutes.
We had a young lady several months ago out of Los Angeles. I think it was out of Los Angeles. She does a web series, and I'm trying to think of what her name was. Sonora? I don't know. I'll get it wrong. But anyhow, what she has done is she takes traveling, like at the airport, and turns the stress and the strain into comedy. And then she produces episodes and makes a little series out of it. And hers are probably 5 or 6 minutes long too. So I just think it's amazing that we can do the things we can do with the things that we have.
Yeah, it's great. And you can now, if you have a smart TV, you can watch everything on your TV. You know, you can go to YouTube on your TV and watch web series.
It's so fascinating. It's almost scary sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dorothy, could I speak to the girls one more time?
Oh, sure. Let me get them. Hello? Hello?
Harmony?
Hello?
Harmony?
Hi. Hi.
You are quite a songwriter and a composer.
Thank you so much. We really write everything together. I just mostly write the lyrics.
And how do I say Adelia?
Adelia.
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 Yeah, well, I can't speak for spluttering half the time. You're the drummer. Now,
Yeah.
what's it like being a drummer in a ladies' band?
Well, it's really fun. I love to play the drums, and I love to keep the tempo and the beat. And I always played the drums ever since I was a little girl.
Hmm. And tell me, what is Bugwood Commons like?
That's a community for bugs, where all bugs live together. LadyBugs, crickets, katydids, and it's a co-op that we live in.
Is there spiders that live there?
We had a spider there at one time. He doesn't live there anymore, but the only spider we know right now is Paddy Longlegs O'Shea. He lives in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
He's a famous film director, and he's directing our video for LadyBugs.
Is Bugwood Commons self-sustained, or how do you keep it up and keep it going?
Well, we all live there, and we pay rent, and we all contribute in some way. We go to work, come home, and we have our board meetings. And I was going to run for the board, but it's hard when we're on the road so much. But the people there are good. They take good care of the place. Yes, and my boyfriend, Don, is very happy cricket. He's very involved in Bugwood Commons.
So, Bugwood Commons is much like out here in the real world.
Yes, we consider our world in the real world too. But yes, it's like a real co-op.
Hey, Cleo, you got two bulldogs, right?
Yes, Howard and Robin.
How are they working out?
Well, I don't have my kids of my own, so they're like my children. And they're a little mischievous, but I do love having them around.
And Nellie, you
Yes.
you play the guitar, and you provide the background vocals for the LadyBugs, and
That's
you like to teach the kids how to play the guitar, do you?
yes. We all love to teach kids music lessons because we think kids should all learn music, and they should all learn how to play guitar and piano and sing and play the drums, because it keeps them out of trouble.
How about Harmony? How about Liverpool? Is he a little mischievous?
Well, Liverpool's a good boy, but he does get into trouble a little bit.
So he's just your average boy.
Yeah, he's a boy.
And how about Condoleezza? How's she?
Well, Condoleezza's my daughter. This is Adelia. And I wanted to name her after a powerful black woman who plays a mean piano, Condoleezza Rice. So that's why I named her Condoleezza. And she's a good girl. She does good in school, and she's also learning to play the drums and the piano.
Wow. Quite a talented bunch there that you have. And you all live in Bugwood Commons, a community for bugs. And us over here, we live in our world. Don't know where that is, but we just live here. So we do have a lot in common. Do you all have? Of course, you have your own homes and stuff where you live in. But do you have restaurants and places you can go for entertainment?
Yeah, we do. We go to King B's. It's a blues club. And sometimes we play there, and Happy Cricket plays there a lot. And other times we just eat leaves, because we're ladybugs. We like to eat leaves.
Cool. That blues place sounds interesting. I love the blues.
So do we.
Ladies, I have had a blast. Excuse me. And you are very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, go to meettheladybugs.com, and there you can see their series, right? Season 1?
That's right. That's season 1.
And you can go to the ladybugsmusic.com, and you can read all about it. And if you want their album, go to amazon.com and get it. Mom and Dad, if you're trying to figure out a way to get a message across to your young people, or if you're a kindergarten teacher or a little people's teacher, I'll put it that way. And I don't know how little is. I don't know when little turns big. But anyhow, if you're working with kids and you're trying to get a message across, this is what you need to get, because kids will stick to this, and this will stick to kids like glue. They'll remember a song, and they'll remember the animations. Whereas a lot of times we talk to them, and they're just words shooting over the top of their head because they're thinking about other things. But go to Amazon.com. Go to these websites that we mentioned, and I'll keep mentioning these websites throughout the show tonight, so people can go there. If you go to the ladybugsmusic.com, you can sign their guest book, and you can join the Ladybugs email list, and that ought to be quite interesting. Ladies, is there anything else that you'd like to say?
We just want to thank you so much, George, for having us on your show.
Yes. It's been my delight. Trust me, I enjoy it very, very much. I think you really got something going on there, and there's a whole lot of other people. And I will. I've got a big mouth anyhow. I will spread the word for you, far and wide.
Thank you.
About the ladybugs, because they're just a bunch of ladies that people need to meet, and they need to hear. And I thank you from the depths of my heart for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you very much.
When we're all done, I've got to go to a commercial break, but when we're all done, and when we come back, I'm gonna, the second part of the show, I'm gonna play those songs for the people, and let them hear what y'all do.
Thank you very much.
And until then, listen, stay in touch with me.
I will.
I'm going to join the LadyBugs email list, so keep me posted.
Okay.
And God bless you, and the best of luck to you.
God bless you too. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, that was that was pretty neat. Hey, if you're at your computer, go to I'm on the LadyBugs, that's plural, the LadyBugsMusic.com. And go there, meet the LadyBugs, and you can see their music, the videos, the lyrics, a blog, their bios, contact, and you can sign their guest book, and you can sign up for their email. It's just a neat gig that's going on. The LadyBugs, and we're going to be playing some music when I come back. And we're back. Here is if you go to the LadyBugsMusic.com, if you go to that website, you can see the same video I'm looking at. We're going to play this for you, and it's called The Creepy Man. And right above it, they have, this is our video for The Creepy Man, parental advisory. It teaches kids to stand up to pedophile. So, ladies and gentlemen, the LadyBugs and The Creepy Man.
Cute mini dress. Mom says it's too short, but you want the boys to be impressed. But there's something every girl should know, and all the boys are looking at you. There are some creepy grown men who will be looking at you too. If you don't believe me, just ask Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC. Stay away from the creepy man. He has no friends. To stay 500 yards away from children. Don't get in his car. It would be the end of you. Stay away from the creepy man. He might be the gym teacher at your school. He might be the fat man in the Speedo who hangs out at the swimming pool. Or you might get a friend on Facebook who wants to chat with you a while, till you find out it's just a 42-year-old pedophile. He'll try to send you an email. From the creepy man. He has no friends. To stay 500 yards away from children. Don't get in his car. It will be the end of you.
Stay Away from the Creepy Man. That's by the LadyBugs. If you go to the LadyBugsMusic.com, the LadyBugsMusic.com, and you click on that little dooflicky up there that says videos, there you can not only hear about the creepy man, you can see the video. And take a look at it. Parents, take a look at it. Teachers, take a look at it. Youth workers, take a look at it. Because they can see it and they can hear it, and it will make sense to the little people, and they will remember it, especially if they ever need to. It'll come back to them. Stay away from the creepy man. We're gonna play some more of their songs. So go to the LadyBugsMusic.com. I think this is so important. It's entertaining, but yet it's so important that our young people not only hear it, but they get to see it. Get this. Go to the LadyBugsMusic.com, and you can go to MeetTheLadyBugs.com, and you can watch their first series, their episodes, and you can see it. Once you eyeball it, it lets an impression on your head, on your brain. You notice I said on your brain, not so much on my brain anymore. I only have. Stop it. Stop it. I only have one half brain cell left, but it will register in your brain, I'm sure. The chat room is open. Come on in, say hello. Just stop by and wave at me, and I'll wave back. Just stick your head in the door, and then you can leave, or just come on in and sit down, and we'll chat for a while. How about that?
Can't hold back my tears, although I try. They just start pouring down, just like rain from the sky. What a lonely time I had, crying my heart out over you. Those lonely nights spent all alone. I was waiting, worrying, and wondering, girl, if you'd ever come back home. What a lonely time I had, crying my heart out over you. It's been so long, 4 long years. I'm sorry now, baby, but one day it'll be you spilling them tears. Someday, baby, yeah, I'll be done through crying my heart out over you. We'll take you from where you are to where you wanna be. 'Cause radio works. Radio works. We'll take you from where you are to where you wanna be. 'Cause radio works. Radio works.
Radio works. It really, really, really does. Radio is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all laughing. Y'all just as loony as the day is long. Hey, listen, everybody. You're listening to the George Espinlove Show that comes to you live Monday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time from right here on the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. We do not know where that is. We don't know where the specific location is, and we really don't care. We like it here, and we just live here, and that's enough for us. We don't have a mailbox. We don't have a mailing address other than we got an email. We're digital. That's one good thing. George C.E. at Comcast.net. Send us something. And speaking of emails, let me say, if there are folks that are listening that have sent me emails wanting to be on the show, please be patient with me. Please. I'm trying to pick them off one by one, and get things in order, and get people booked at the right place at the right time, and when it's convenient for you and when it's convenient for us, and so forth, and you know, all those logistic things that'll drive you up the wall. So please be patient. If I didn't contact you yet, I will. Grandma used to say you're slower than molasses in January. Well, I don't mean to be. It's just sometimes I get moving so fast that I end up running into myself, and then I got a real problem. We have reached out, sent the word out. We are looking for missing persons experts. If you're an expert in the missing persons field, contact us. George C.E. at Comcast.net. We've already have some that we need to respond to, but we need more. If you have a family member that is missing, or you know of a friend that is missing, contact us. We would love to put you on the show and get the word out there. Maybe it's just a little bit that we can do, but I always said if we all do a little bit, when we're done, we will have done a whole bunch. We're looking for authors that have investigated and written about a missing person or missing persons. So, excuse me. Excuse me. Man, I got to shake this cold. That's what we're looking for. We are getting responses already, and so we will be in touch with you. We are continuing to look for musicians, singers, songwriters. We will showcase your music on the George Espinlove Show. We will play it so that the audience around the world can hear your music. We will talk to you. We will chat with you. We will introduce you. We will do everything we can. It might only be a little bit, again, but if each and every one of us does a little bit, by the time we're done, we'll have a whole bunch. It's just our way of reaching out and trying to pull people up, push people up, showcase people, get them out there. because there's so many that deserve to be seen and heard. Paranormal experiences. If you've had some paranormal experiences, contact me, georgece@comcast.net, and we'll see. We'll see what you got, and we'll try to find a spot for you. So anything such as that. If you had a what do they call it, out of body experience, or a that you died and came back experience, or you have written about such things, contact us at georgece at georgece@comcast.net. Too many ats in there. And we have military people that we are still reaching out to. Be patient with me, because we're going to put together our show, name, rank, serial number, dedicated to the veterans of the past and the veterans of the present. And we are going to honor our servicemen and women in a way that they need to be honored. So we got a whole lot of things going on, a whole lot of stuff going on, a lot of good shows. We are in contact with, and then I'll quit lip tripping here, we are in contact with a, what do I want to call it? A well-known, been around a long time organization that we not only want to bring the president of the organization and the program director of the organization on, but we want to broadcast their thing. I don't want to give out too much, so we want to broadcast their thing on a show all of its own. So we got some good things going on, and wow, it's a lot of fun. Okay, now the LadyBugsMusic.com. Here we go. This one is Sugar. Sugar is poison. Listen to it.
It's hiding inside of all of the foods that you crave. But your sweet tooth makes you eat food that will put you in an early grave. You will soon be overweight if you eat too many carbohydrates. Sugar is poison. It's gonna make your teeth fall out. Sugar is poison. You better stop drinking soda now. Candy, cookies, and bubble gum, ice cream, cake, and sticky buns. Don't eat them 'cause they're no good for you. Sugar is poison. You don't need it, but you're feeding your addiction to that sweet, sweet taste. Now you're bloated, 'cause you're loaded with toxic impacted waste. You can improve your carbon footprint if you reduce the calories you take in. Sugar is poison. It's gonna make your teeth fall out. Sugar is poison. You better stop drinking soda now. Candy, cookies, and bubble gum, ice cream, cake, and sticky buns. Don't eat them 'cause they're no good for you. Sugar is poison. Some call it corn syrup, others call it sugar cane. drink words and then with always see like glucose and lactose, sucrose and dextrose. Sugar is poison. It's gonna make your teeth fall out. Sugar is poison. You better stop drinking soda now. Candy, cookies, and bubble gum, ice cream, cake, and sticky buns. Don't eat them 'cause they're no good for you. Sugar is poison.
Sugar is poison. Did you get it? And as you watch the video, I mean, it certainly, even my 1/2 brain cell can understand what's going on, what they're saying, and their message that they're getting out. The LadyBugs, my goodness, the LadyBugsmusic.com. It's just been fun tonight. It's been fun tonight because we've never had anything like this on the show before. I mean, we've had artists that sing and play their instruments and so on and so forth, but we've never had anything quite like the LadyBugs from Bugwood Commons. They even have their own place. They're just like us here at the Funny Farm. Yeah, they are. And listen, here's one. This is our video for our song Puppies. It's a song that teaches kids where babies come from. Now, parents, you have an obligation, you have a responsibility to know when it's time or how to answer those kind of questions. We raised 4 kids, and we made it through. I don't know how we did it, but I can't remember that far back. But it seems that everybody goes through it at one time or another in their life. But here's a way that might make it just a little bit easier for you when the time comes. Emphasis on when the time comes. The LadyBugs.
I remember when Mom took me to the ASPCA. We adopted Lucy and we brought her home that day. She was a pretty dog with brown and yellow fur. When I got home from school, all I did was play with her. Then one day my neighbor's dog, Gus, came in the yard. He jumped around with Lucy, playing like a happy dog, until he got stuck behind Lucy's tail. And Daddy had to splash them with cold water from a pail. Mommy looked at Daddy and got mad and shook her head. That's when Mommy said, now Lucy's gonna have puppies, puppies, puppies. Pretty soon we'll have puppies, puppies, puppies. We turned the other way, now we have puppies on the way. Lucy had 5 puppies and we gave them all away. Then Daddy took Lucy to the doctor to get spayed. Lucy didn't play the same as she did before. She wasn't very interested in Gus anymore. Daddy looked at Lucy and scratched her on the head. That's when Daddy said, now you can't have any more puppies, puppies, puppies. There will be no more puppies, puppies, puppies. Lucy got spayed, now no more puppies on the way. One night I was laying in my bed counting sheep. I could hear Mommy and Daddy and they were not asleep. Remember when Lucy had puppies, puppies, puppies? Cousin Lucy had puppies, puppies, puppies. Mommy and Daddy liked to play like Cousin Lucy did that day. Now there's a baby on the way.
Well, I'm not a crook.
What was all that about, Charlie? Yeah. Okay. All right. Where are we at here? We've got one more. We're going to play one more. Done by the LadyBugs. The LadyBugsMusic.com. Go there, and if you want to see their series, their episodes, meettheladybugs.com. Now, moms and dads, school teachers, youth workers, whomever, if you're working with kids, here's a great way to talk about you shouldn't litter bug, watch out for the creepy man. Moms and dads have a way of telling them about, puppies and how babies are made. It's just a neat way. So, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, this one is Litter Bugs by none other than the LadyBugs, who live in Bugwood Commons.
Woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm yawning. Walked to the park so I can go skateboarding. When I feel something sticking to my shoe, I just stepped in dog poo. Some dog owner didn't scoop. Now that ain't cool. So I wipe my shoe up in the grass and walk over to the skateboard path, where all I see is broken glass. Somebody had a party here where some beer bottles got smashed up because people didn't pick their trash up. Have some class, just don't be a litter bug, man. Throw your garbage in the garbage can. We're ladybugs, we're not litter bugs. 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 Don't be a litter bug. Now I'm driving with my friends to the movies behind an SUV. The driver rolls the window down. I can't believe what I see. When out of the window comes a bag. I see a splash, a milkshake, and an empty hamburger wrap come flying onto my windshield and blow over to the baseball field. Well, that's not a happy meal. It only takes a minute to park. Get out the car. The trash bin's not too far. You be smart. Just don't be a litter bug, man. Throw your garbage in the garbage can. We're ladybugs, we're not litter bugs. 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 Don't be a litter bug. Now I'm standing next to somebody who's smoking. I'm choking, it's the 21st century, dude, you must be joking. Don't you know that poison's just a cancer stick that's gonna make you sick and turn your lungs into bricks? He throws it on the ground and walks away. I said, hey, that stogie still lit, you'll start a fire that way. We all have a second to spare, and be aware, like Smokey the Bear. Show you care, just don't be a litter bug, dude. Put out that cigarette, don't be rude. We're ladybugs, we're not litter bugs. 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 Don't be a litter bug. Ladybugs, we're not litter bugs. We're ladybugs, we're not litter bugs. We're
The LadyBugs. Check them out for yourself. We played, Isaac liked it. We played 4 of them. Charlie hooked us up with 4 of them. The Creepy Man, that'll teach kids how to stay away from pedophiles. Sugar is Poison, teaches kids about healthy eating. Then their song Puppies teaches kids where babies come from, and mom and dad, that might be just what you need. It'll help you along. And then their song about litter bugs. The LadyBugsMusic.com. Go to that website and you can see the videos and listen to the music that we just played. And go to Amazon.com or iTunes and get the album. There's 10 songs on the album. We played 4. Get that. Teachers, youth workers, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpaps, and whomever. But get that. It's a great way to teach your kids. Now, Charlie is over there with that look on his face one more time, like he did last night. I know. Yes, Charles. You can do whatever you want to do, Charlie, because you're the guy that's got the stuff. You know what I mean? And the guy that's got the stuff is like the guy that's got the pencil. If the guy's got the pencil, then he's the guy that's got the pencil. I'm just saying. But since you got the stuff, you're the guy that's got the stuff, so go for it. Charlie's song.
I tried to be cool at obedience school, but my instincts are so strong that I failed. I didn't understand all of those commands, and I stuck my nose under every tail. When I'm home alone, tired of chewing on a bone, I see what I can dig out of the trash. If my stomach's had too much, I hack it right back up, sit around and scratch my flea-bite rash. It comes on suddenly, the urge to take a pee on the carpet in the center of the den. A circle nice and bright, golden yellow on white. Every new rug must be broken in. Working like a dog, working like a dog. Check the litter box for a pecan log. Shedding lots of hair, drooling like a slob. I wag my tail off, I'm working like a dog. I finally get out of the house, I hear my master shout, but it's my only chance to cruise the neighborhood. I find a dead chipmunk, Chanel number skunk, and I roll in it till I smell really good. Come back from that run, sleeping in the sun, chasing after bitches in my dreams. But then I realized, much to my surprise, Lassie's not the hottie that she seems. Working like a dog, sitting around in my fragrant fog, eating up kibbles, living high on the hog. People call me bourgeois, but I'm working like a dog. Well, there's water in the bowl, but it's not very cold, and the water in the toilet has more taste. I have this little trick where I give myself a lick, and then I jump up and kiss my master's face. When company's invited, I get real excited. I pant and crank the action of the notch.
Stop it, Charlie.
I break a little wind and watch them jump out of their skin when I stick my big wet nose right in their crotch. Working like a dog, working like a dog. Come on a little closer, honey, I'll give your leg a hug. I'm just trying to score a little belly rub. Well, I'm a big love hog, I'm working like a dog. Yeah, I'm a big love hog, I'm working like a dog.
Charlie, Stop it. Get down. Charlie trying to act out all those things that man was singing about the dog in the song. I'm just saying. Hey, last night we had a good show, didn't we? We had with us a young man who is a journalist and an internet activist. And I'll tell you what, he is one heck of a journalist. And my goodness gracious, he took us somewhere last night, and he discussed the death of Aaron Swartz. And if you don't know who Aaron Swartz was, go listen to the show last night. And he took us because he is covering the Bradley Manning court-martial. Now, right now, they are in the hearing stage, or the pre-trial hearings there in Fort Meade, and he goes there, and he is on the scene, and he's writing about the trial itself, and he just did a tremendous job last night. So if you missed it, Mr. Kevin Gazlotta, just come to Spreaker.com, type in there the George Espinlove Show, and you will find the show for last night and the show for tonight. If tell someone about it, because tonight's show has not only been entertaining, it is vital. It is important. There's a lot of bad things that's taking place in this world, and there's a lot of bad things that's happening to our little people. You know what I'm saying? And so this is a great way, just another tool to help teach our little people of how important all of these things are, A-R-E, how important all these things are in this world in which we live. So do yourself a favor. Go to Amazon.com or iTunes and get this album. We played 4. There's 10 on there. And I know. Tell someone to go back and listen to tonight's show tomorrow and continue on with it, because it is very, very important. Working like a dog, Charlie, 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 Charlie.
Talk so free, I see that you're feeling good.
People see us everywhere. They think you really care. But myself I can't deceive. I know it's only make-believe. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dreams come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make believe. My hopes, my dreams come true. My life I'd give for you. My heart a wedding ring. My all, my everything. My heart I can't control. You rule my very soul. My plans, my hope, my schemes. You are my every dream, but it's only make believe. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dreams come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make believe.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Oh, Charlie, stop it. Hey, I want to do something. Listen, you know, well, I'll explain it when I do what I'm going to do, because I'm going to try to do what I'm going to do, but it might not work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to do what I'm going to do. But anyhow, let me set the stage for you. My mom, you know, when she had her cancer, and she went through chemo and radiation and all that horrible stuff, and you know, people that's been through it knows what it is. But she lost her hair, but her hair came back. Now she has the most beautiful white hair, grayish white hair, and it came back. Well, she's been complaining the last week or so, because she said she couldn't do anything with it. And we kept telling her it's just not long enough yet to do what you want it to do. So just be patient. Well, today, unbeknownst to us, she went after she left the office. She went and had her hair cut and done. And I am telling you what, it is really looking good. I want to call my mom real quick. I'm going to have to tell her, you know, be careful, because let's see, be careful. Is that the number? I don't know. I don't even know my mom's number. Let's see if we can get it here. Yeah. I have to tell her to be careful. She's on the air. Come on, my mom. Come on.
Hello?
My mom, before you say a word, I want you to know that you're on the air.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to warn you because I know how you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I didn't want our audience to say one of those things. But I was we're getting ready to get off the air for tonight, but I was telling the people about your hair and your haircut.
Yeah.
And how pretty your hair is, and maybe Moo will take a picture and put it up on Facebook so everybody can see it, because it really is pretty. But what I would like for you to do is tomorrow night on the show, I want you to come into the radio studio and so the people here in the studio can see just how nice it is. Will you do that?
Oh, yeah, Dad. I'll be all over it.
Well, see what I mean? See, ladies and gentlemen, how she gets like snarly sometimes. No, seriously, will you do that?
I said I would do it.
Okay.
Whatever you want, honey.
Oh, listen to this. I'm in big trouble now. But anyhow, I not only want the people here at the Funny Farm Radio Studio to see how nice it is, but I want people out there in the real world that listen to our show around the world to see how pretty it is. Okay?
Yeah. How your people in radio land going to see how pretty it is?
Oh, we have ways. We have magic mirrors.
Oh, okay.
Don't ever underestimate us here at the Funny Farm Radio Studio.
Oh, believe me, I do not.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow night we got a date, right?
Yes, dear.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it for yourself. My mom will be on the show tomorrow night to show not only those here in the Funny Farm Radio Studio how nice our hair looks, but for all you that's out there listening around the world. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night and you can see her for yourself. Thank you, my mom.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, she's so nice. You know what I'm saying? She is just she's just so nice. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow night. You'll get to see her.
What you trying to do? You treat me so unkind, treat me like a fool. You're a spider in my web, a spider in my web. Wearing your disguise, running round the town, telling all your lies. You're a spider in my web. A spider in my web. treat me like a fool. You're a spider in my web. A spider in my web. A spider in my web.
Spider in My Web by David Rio. My goodness, I like that song. Hey, my friend Jen from Ohio is in the chat room, and I asked her if it was cold out her way, and she said, where's it at? It's 12 degrees. Wow. It's not quite that cold here. Well, maybe, I'm not sure. But it only got up to 20-something today, so 24, 25, so it might be 12 degrees. I'll be glad when this stuff leaves. Jen, that name of that song was Spider in My Web, a Rough Mix 1 by David Rio. And Jen said that sounds a lot like Alice Cooper. She is a real Alice Cooper fan. And she said it's supposed to get to -5 by midnight. Ooh, good gravy. That's only 4 hours away. Enough already. We here on the Eastern Shore, we get some cold weather, and then we get some cold weather, and usually we get a spell or two during the wintertime of cold weather. Speaking of cold weather. On February the 3rd, if you're in this neck of the woods, on February the 3rd, that's Super Bowl Sunday, I think. And glad I will be sleeping and under like five blankets. Yeah, it's we didn't throw another log on the fire, but we threw 2 more blankets on the bed. That'll definitely work. You know what I'm saying? But going back to February 3rd, that's on a Sunday. I think that's Super Bowl Sunday. Here on the Eastern Shore, down at Rehoboth Beach, not too far from here, down at the ocean, they are going to have their annual polar bear plunge, where they raise money for a charity, and a bunch of people get together, and they got their swimming trunks on, and so on and so forth, and they come out onto the beach, and they go into the water. I was thinking maybe of going down and doing a live broadcast right there on the beach, because we've got the technology, we've got the equipment that we can do it. But I was wondering. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to anyone when they come out of the water, or is it the other way around? I don't think any of those will be able to talk to me when they come out of the water, because they're going to be running for blankets and towels and for the hotel rooms up on the boardwalk. So, but maybe I could get to talk to some of the people that's going to participate before the ordeal. But if you're in our neck of the woods here on the Eastern Shore, you're close to Rehoboth Beach. That's February 3rd. The polar bear plunge is going to take place down. I think it's down at Rehoboth Beach. Don't take that to the bank when I say it. But the polar bear plunge, February 3rd. No, Charlie, I'm not getting in on it. No, you're not going to talk me into it. I am not doing it. No. You've got to be. You've got to be crazy. Well, we are on the funny farm. No, Charlie, I'm not doing it. No. Charlie said he'll do it if I do it. Well, I ain't doing it, so you don't have to do it, Charlie. No. Charlie said if he goes in first, will I follow him? No. No, Charlie. I'm not going to do that. Can't do it. Not going to do it. No. I'm not doing it. End of conversation, Charlie. End of conversation, Charlie. Boy, time goes by when you're having fun. I want to thank our guests, the LadyBugs, the girls' rock band. The LadyBugs was here tonight, and their publicist, Miss Dorothy. I want to thank her for coming on with the LadyBugs. Go to meettheladybugs.com and you can watch the series right there on the web. Or go to theladybugsmusic.com and you can see 4 of the videos that's on their album. What is it? Sugar is Poison. Go to Amazon or iTunes and get it for yourself. Great way, parents, to teach your children. Trust me, the message will stick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a whole lot of love coming to you from the Funny Farm. Sure is. We're glad you stopped by tonight. We want you to come back tomorrow night, same time, same station, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on the Spreaker Network. Tune in for another George Espinlove show that comes to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if it's nighttime where you're at, you have a good night and stay warm. If it's already daytime where you're at, you have a great day. But regardless, wherever you are, until tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, this is George Espinlove saying good night. God bless you real good.